know it was before May 1998 because that's when I met Mike Pondsmith, the creator of Cyberpunk 2020. At that time, I was part of the team organizing a live-action role-playing game of Castle Falkenstein, another RPG by Mike Pondsmith.
I met Mike Pondsmith in the city of Sao Paulo, Brazil. Mike has declared that Sao Paulo is among the most cyberpunk cities in the world. I saw a lot of similarities between Sao Paulo and the world of Cyberpunk 2020. The mix of poverty, technology, and business, for example. I was born very poor, my father lived on the streets, and my mom grew up in fear. I was already in college, studying business, and working in the financial industry or for a multinational company. My life was cyberpunk. I started to play Cyberpunk 2020. The NPCs of Cyberpunk seemed like my friends in real life.
In 1998, I already had a lot of experience playing RPGs. But Cyberpunk changed my view about the hobby. Before Cyberpunk, I often saw RPGs as a hobby related to combat. Usually, we fought with swords and magic, although there were systems where we fought with lightsabers and modern weapons. Cyberpunk was different for me. Several characters were not focused on fighting. Many characters were focused on arts, media, and social issues, for example. My character in Cyberpunk was a fixer called Sandman. My business was selling dreams. In real life, I'm not a fixer, but I'm a marketer. I guess selling dreams remains part of my business. I think I never use my weapon while playing Cyberpunk. I wasn't shooting, hitting, or slashing anyone. My character in Cyberpunk was not a nice person, but he looked like a hero. He was like a social media celebrity. I remember some players hugged me because of the heroic deeds of my character. They didn't know my heroic deeds were actually fake news manipulated by my character, to get rid of his enemies and look like a savior for the society. People love heroes, even if they are fake heroes. Cyberpunk was about living on the edge, playing with power, influence, society, media, money, and appearances. Sure, my character was skilled enough to shoot and kill. But his real power came from the manipulation of hopes and illusions. Cyberpunk blurred the lines for me. Cyberpunk looked like my life. It wasn't a fantasy. Cyberpunk looked like my business career. It wasn't an adventure. Was I playing the role of a fixer? Why was that like my career in finance and marketing? Playing Cyberpunk meant discovering myself and looking in the mirror. Playing Cyberpunk meant discovering modern society and looking through the window. Cyberpunk was probably the scariest RPG I've ever played. The enemies were real.